Thorpe is the creator of the event. About 2 years ago, I was reading Wired magazine, and there was a little article about it, and I thought it was a really cool idea. As time went on, I realized that he needed some help, and so we became partners in the whole thing.
Hi, I'm Mark Satrakian.
My name is James Osborne.
My name is Mike Okerman.
Hi, my name is Michael Ferguson.
I'm Jerry Burton.
My name is Andy Lyons. My robot is the Master.
It's got a 12-volt chainsaw.
Gas-powered 100cc go-kart engine driving a hydraulic pump.
Based on a 68 C11 and a network architecture.
High-voltage DC servo motors with tachometer feedback coming off of the motor going into a servo control card.
Several different assault weapons. The first is, of course, a frontal assault, foam-based with plastic interior.
The pickaxe tail.
2 1-inch round bar spikes.
And then there's a mulching mower mounted in between the two tank treads at a 45-degree angle, which
is dangerous. I carved up my leg on it already.
And the second I really can't talk about, but let's just say it has to do with a flying lid.
I've been building machines, making mechanical things for as long as I can remember. I'm a professional monster maker. I make mechanical creatures in Los Angeles for movies. This robot project for me was kind of a nice change, in as much as it's not so much a performing character as a pure mechanical weapon of destruction.
the mulcher is kind of a tank-like design. It has 2 tank tread assemblies powered by electric motors. It's constructed a lot with a lot of composites. It uses Kevlar and epoxy resin, just kind of boat building type process. Probably a couple $1,000s in materials into the robot, but mostly hundreds of hours of labor are in it.
I've been building robots for, I guess, 7 years professionally, and the Blender one is definitely one of my best. I did make what I think is a graceful, deceptively powerful, Blender-like robot, and I think it's going to perform fabulously. Well, I'm a little disappointed. I received some instruction from Blender as to what would be done with the robot, but at the same time, all I got was sketches.
We had seen blueprints. We had a progress report late last week, which seemed to be to specifications.
I really don't understand why there's such a problem coming from Blender.
I think that really our main mistake is that we acted in good faith and failed to check the credentials of JoeBot Incorporated and specifically Mr. Ferguson.
I worked on a little robot you might know from TV called Tom Servo.
I heard about this JoeBot or whatever they call themselves, saying they came up with the name Tom Servo. Well, I can say for a fact that that just is not true.
Unfortunately, the robot we have is performing far outside its weight class for reasons that are still unclear.
When it came time to do the weigh-in, Blendy came up on the ramp, and I realized that looking around and seeing some of the higher weight class robots, Blendy could easily compete with those. So I stepped on the ramp.
And doesn't have the offensive or defensive capabilities to survive for even a second against a mousetrap, much less the mulcher, which is, I guess, our first opponent. But we are cautiously optimistic about its chances at this point.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, match number 32 in secondary heavyweight competition, Blendy versus the Mulcher.